We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the New York Yankees and the Miami Marlins. Tim Raines, the American League's batting leader, steps into the box. Coming up next. Trevor Rogers gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch to contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Leading off tonight
now into the box, Derrick Jeter. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First offering. And the first pitch is taken for ball 1 as we're underway tonight in South Florida. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them, show up to the yard today looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I really believe this offense really needs their cleanup hitter to find his form. Last month, he turned in less than 20 hits. He's just been real inconsistent. That's not terrible, but it's not good either. And he's the guy that they need to be productive. I'm looking for a bounce back here.
You see the average starting play at .318, 27 homers, and 71 runs batted in. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me.
Oh, just a sec. What a play. He goes to first. Hey, now. So a really nice diving stop down there at third, and here it is again with show track. The stop is obviously great, but the arm strength on the throw is what impressed us. It's not easy to throw a ball that hard after popping up from the ground. Cecil Fielder stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. The 1-0 home. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Next to hit, Jose Canseco. He's currently 4th in the AL in RBIs, and he's got a chance to add to that total right here.
Well, this is a small sample size because the season is still so young, but I don't have any doubt that he's going to be near the top of a bunch of the leaderboards when this season is all said and done.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
The 1-0. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. After it is Marte. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 2-out double left stranded. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Orlando Hernandez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder on the run. He can't get to it. This one's down.
I know this pitcher's trying to keep his pitch count down, but that's ridiculous right there. Pitch right down the middle. He's lucky he's getting this ball back.
Runners off for second. In there. Now the throw. It's wide, and he's in there with the stolen base. Birdie leads off second with nobody out. Bouncer to the left side. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting third.
Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. He's been a catalyst for this team in the last 10 games and in so many different ways. But looking at the one number I'm looking at, a .450 on-base percentage, when you have that and you have the type of abilities that he has, you're awfully dangerous.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
High and deep down the left field line. He'll run this down in foul territory, and here comes the runner from third. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Adam Duval is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
And this one's on the inside corner. 1-1. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift. We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. Marlins forced to settle for 1. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Marlins on top, 1-0. Now at the plate, Tim Raines. He got off to a really hot start this year and currently leads the American League in batting average over the first half of the campaign.
Yeah, there's probably a handful of guys that get to enjoy the All-Star break the way he did. He was swinging such a hot bat that first half to find himself in first place in batting average. What a great start to the second half for him.
2-0 now. And he was rewarded for his incredible first half with an invite to the Midsummer Classic. Always an honor.
Yeah, I wouldn't be concerned about it. Anytime you're hovering in that 280 to 300 range for 10 games, you usually feel pretty good about it. The only problem is he had such a great first half, his averages actually dipped a little bit.
Now a ball lined hard toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's take a look at Starling Marte, another one of those super athletic outfielders of the new regime. Ability to cover ground, can play multiple positions in the outfield and hit in the middle of the order.
Alfonso Soriano comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. He'll enter play here with an average of .314 and even 20 home runs and 68 runs batted in. He goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at-bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
So now to the plate, Jason Kendall. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
1-0 the count. Hit in the air to center field. Marte on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. The Yanks leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson.
Leading off for the Marlins, the third baseman.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Anderson.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Batting 7, the first baseman.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Jorge.
Next, here is Jorge Alfaro, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Canseco gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Digging in now for the Yankees, Orlando Hernandez. As we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Duval has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Derrick Jeter.
Next, it'll be Derrick Jeter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Ball 2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-0 now.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
3-0 count. Here it comes.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. Swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit
high and deep out to left. Dickerson going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Now a long throw to third. The tag, and he's called out trying to stretch 2 bases into 3.
Anytime you're going for third, you want to be really sure you can get there because you know you're already in scoring position standing on second base to begin with. He almost made it work because it ended up being a close play. But man, those outs at third are tough to swallow.
And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first.
Cecil.
Yeah, nobody on
Fielder.
right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I'd say what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle. It doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
Cecil Fielder is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now a throw over to first, and he's back in standing. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Trevor Rogers.
Leading up for the Marlins, the pitcher, Trevor Rogers.
Here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Soriano will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, John Birdie.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go John Birdie. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Now batting, shortstop, Miguel.
To the plate now, Miguel Rojas. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A pause and the 0-2. Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And this pitch is popped straight up right around the home plate area. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
He is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocking.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Marlins leave 1, but they're on top 1-0. Into the box, Jose Canseco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jose.
First pitch
Canseco.
on its way. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Duval is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping in now, Tim Raines, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So he'll reach base with 1 out here in the 4th. And with that, let's check out the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. The next batter is Alfonso Soriano, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-0. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get two. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. One hit's all they get. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Marlins lead it 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duval. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Yeah, and that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Up next, Brian Anderson hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Williams is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the first baseman, Garrett.
Digging in next, Garrett Cooper hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Duval is off of first with 2 away. Hit hard to the right side. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Miami. They lead it 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Jason Kendall. First delivery to him. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
The third baseman, Alan.
So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Duval is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The pitcher, number 26, Orlando Hernandez.
Next up, Orlando Hernandez flew out last time up. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And that's in there. Base hit. It's like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Derrick Jeter is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Dickerson retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. One left for the Yankees. It remains 1-0. Now at the plate is Jorge Alfaro. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they face. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
The 1-0 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. To second for one, on to first to complete the double play.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball, too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
Into the box, John Birdie. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Soft liner to the right side, and no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. Nothing doing for the Marlins, but they're up 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Bernie Williams. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as that graphic shows us, he currently leads the Yankees in that category. In now, Cecil Fielder, as he can't make contact and is tied up here at strike 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
0-1, here's the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
The left fielder, number 33.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jose Canseco. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Well, the offense has been in short supply here tonight, so maybe that bag was aimed at finding another way to generate some runs.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
The 1-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball. Williams leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. High and deep down the left field line. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 34 home runs now on the year. And the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball out of the ballpark like he did just there.
At the plate, Tim Raines, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And that misses 1-1.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano.
At the plate now, Alfonso Soriano. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And he falls behind 0-2. Hit to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th, 2-1 New York. And now, Miguel Rojas. No hits to this point.
Leading up for the Marlins, the shortstop.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Soriano onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Starling Marte.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. And that's the second out.
Up next for the Marlins, the right fielder.
So the next to bat will be Adam Duval. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order. Our score remains 2-1. Detweiler is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 54.
7th inning ready to roll, and stepping in is the catcher Jason Kendall. In there, 0-1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
Hit to short. He's right there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for the Yankees.
So stepping in is Alan Trammell. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch of the AB on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now to bat, Orlando Hernandez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Ready now for the Marlins, Corey Dickerson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus. Stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And now the first pitch. Garrett Cooper is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Dickerson stands at first with 1 out. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that is off the wall. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Up next,
boy, D-Row, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And he's able to fight this one off, foul to the right, and the count will hold at 1-2. Ready now, 2-strike pitch on its way. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. That's how you roll it. 5-4-3. A double play sends us to break. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Leading off the inning, it'll be Derrick Jeter trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning.
Derrick Jeter.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. A 1 pitch on its way.
Whoa, damn. Right.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
The batter, the first baseman, Cecil Fielder.
So next to bat will be Cecil Fielder. First pitch on its way. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
A little bit outside. 2-1. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And the count will be full. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it on to first, and with it, that ends the inning. Jesus Aguilar will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Center fielder on the run. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, number 5, second baseman.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, John Birdie. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. One run, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Swing and a line drive. Closing fast, and he makes the diving catch.
The batter, the shortstop, Miguel.
And now in the box, Miguel Rojas. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0. And a fastball swung on and hit to second, right to him. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're down 2-1. John Curtis enters from the pen to start the 9th inning.
Number 49, John Curtis.
And now the first pitch. Jose Canseco is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
2-0 to the Yankees left fielder. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed. Because to be late on a fastball and a count like that is just unforgivable.
Count even at 2-2. Now the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
He's set. Here it comes. Tim Raines is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Curtis, a former Tampa Bay Ray. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And, oh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Here's the pitch.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
3-2 pitch. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Next, it'll be Alfonso Soriano. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. Here's Starling.
Leading up for the Marlins, center fielder
Mariano Rivera is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. First pitch of the AB on its way. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
Rivera.
Ball 1 taken just off the inside. In the air to right center. Long run for the center fielder. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bug right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Adam Duval is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term.
Now, meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base. Here comes the 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit hard down the line. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Miami down to their last strike. And another foul ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Another one sent foul. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. New York rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Orlando Hernandez records the victory, his 13th of the year, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Trevor Rogers pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Mariano Rivera earns the save out of the bullpen, his 25th of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 2 runs on 8 hits.